on our duty. Find us a mile deep in Grisdale Forest. Okay, so it's this one. Cross from the Torva. Cross from the Torva. Oh. It's there. Sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter and she lets me through. I am ushered into a walled courtyard and then through a large oak door, along a corridor and down a set of stone stairs into a cool basement. Lying on the table, draped in silk, is the Ada. There is not a mark on her, but her open eyes are black, her mouth and her veins, her hair, all black as a raven's wing. Do you know what could do this? Asked my escort. I set to work. Wren. Okay, let's look up some wren. I think it's that poison that we were looking at. Long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons, and so can be used to detect them. Though it has no flower, it is said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death and sweet to those who have not. Long leaves. Cream-coloured flowers, they smell wonderful. Doesn't look like the right kind of leaves. It has a scent that scratches at the back of my throat. This looks gross. I don't think this is going to be it, but I think we should try it. Okay, so I was completely wrong. It was exactly that. I extract a sample of the Ada's blood and introduce it to the wren. My suspicions are confirmed immediately. The leaves turn black, which can only mean one thing: gilded dendra poisoning. Upon presenting my findings, I'm rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple of plants, which I am grateful for. Okay, so we'll collect this. Ooh. Do I want to know what that is? Sandfire has a tough outer bark, which has many useful properties. Some chew it as a form of dental hygiene, taking care not to swallow it as it can cause unpleasant stomach distress. The flame-like tendrils give off a smoky scent, adding to the impression of a roaring fire. So let's bring this up and we'll name this. Collect these new plants. Huh. Okay, let's have a look at them. It has a pleasing scent. The leaves have stiff ribs. Okay. And what's this one? Sweet scent like strawberry dipped in honey. Yum. Turquoise flowers, sharp thorns. Cool. Alright, next customer. What else do I have? Began my recovery in the woods to the south of the town with a group of travellers. Okay, so I grabbed the wrong one. So it was Gosforth, but began the recovery in the woods to the south of the town. So in this wood. On the northeast corner of the wood, northeast, I sat and stared at the bright flower, and tears flowed down my face, and the reminder that there is beauty in this world. Oh, now we got it. The wood has a calming effect on my mind, and it does me good to escape into nature, away from the stench and clamour of Undermere. It is not long before I spy a bright flower among the trees. Collect. Okay, so we got a new plant. What is it? What is it? Single sweet smelling dark flower. Pretty. Okay. So we've done that. We can archive that. And we can archive that one. What do we have left? This. Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills. Keep it secret. Okay. This is the rude guy with the stomach issues. I'm this close to reporting you, half-wit. The last plant you gave me has made my skin itch furiously. So you've used it wrong. I'll have our little shop shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right. That's on you. Oh yeah, I gave you the right plant. The barrister. Okay, so we need Butterdale and Meekdew. What's that symbol? What, we just do both? Okay, Butterdale. What was that? Butterdale. I've been found growing in clumps on valley sides. Butterdale has been used for central as a cure to all manner of skin rashes. Dark green leaves. Flowers smell buttery to some people. Dark green looks like thin maple leaves. Purple flowers have a light buttery scent. Okay, so we'll do that. And Meekdew. Beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets. Decorative plant, although it's hard to care for. Pleasant looking plant, but touches the leaves against bare skin. It will result in painful sores. Meekdew. Little florets. We haven't got this one yet. So maybe this one? Or do I have to decide what it's going to be? See, I want to do... I think that's just going to make him more irritated. So I think this is going to be the better option. Cool. Maybe that was it. Like, we have to decide what we're going to give them of those two, and we have to read which one's going to be better. The dark red fruit should not be ingested under any circumstances, as they are highly poisonous, resulting in insanity and then death. Cross-section of the stem shows the distinctive triple xylem and phloem of the Storian. That makes no sense. So if we wanted to... We've earned enough, like, traveling points now, so I think we can figure out what this is. In the hills northeast of Backbarrow. Backbarrow. Let's look up Backbarrow. Oh, found it. So we're looking for something that is northeast of Backbarrow, in the hills to the northeast. So it's Backbarrow, northeast hills. The weather changes fast out in the hills. What started as a grey morning has turned into bright sunshine. A good thing, as it takes me several hours to find what I came for. By the time I'm done, the cloud is sweeping back over, a cloak of unwelcome shade. This is the dangerous plant. Kind of looks like vampire-y colours. Let's take it for a close look. Red fruits, long flat leaves. Maybe that was the one we just got. Alright, so that's the end of day 2. I like this game. This has been good. Okay. North of Hawksheed, east of Lowick, west of Friesland, south of Crinkle Crags. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. Oh, okay. So every day we get a clue, and that can, like, tell us a bit more about what happened to this person in this book. And potentially the person that died, that found the book, is the Arda. And we're trying to solve the Arda's murder, I guess. Let's have a look at this first. North of Hawks or Hawksheed. Hawksheed. Let's find Hawksheed first. That will be our first kind of... Well, that's Lowick. Rustland, Hawksheed. Okay, so that's our Hawksheed. South of Craggle Crag, so it's got to be here because it's north of Hawksheed, so it's in this line. And then it's east of Lowick, west of Rustland. So, there. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing, a whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm, points. I follow his outstretched finger and am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. Well, if he's an old person, maybe we could give him that memory one. He's got 2 new plants. Put that back. What do we get? Dark blue flowers, smells like sweet rhubarb, and bright red flowers grows at the ends with thin stems. Let's give our plants a water. Seems like the right thing to do. Give Salem a little pat. Just all over his face. And we'll bring in our customer. I'm looking for a plant. Lady of what's it? Something or the other. I'm no green-eyed Drea, that's for sure. My mind isn't at all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Lady of Summer. Lady of Summer, just straight down. We've got 2 little spikes. Leaves curl around delightfully, which combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature make this sought after ornamental plant. Aids with condition of memory deterioration associated with old age. Curly leaves. Sweet smelling dark flower. Oh, that looks exactly the same. Dark blue petals are soft and feathery to the touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. I reckon it's going to be this one because the leaves actually curl on this. Sweet. What do we get? Fennet. Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. Cool. Bring our labels up and we'll name this Lady of Summer. See, he was nice. Why can't they be more like that? Mailman. They're saying the art has been killed. Yeah, you're kind of the last person to know this. A lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seemed to me that Ada always looked out for the less fortunate. So Ada was a good person. Coven head. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plan up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. So we need that, what's it called, plant during winter. Okay, Brimlock, that's what you need. Okay, maybe we just need to bring in the next person. This plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. Here is a cursed plant, so that I shall no longer be cursed, but that you can be. I can see why it's cursed. So mushroom-like plant with red warts growing on it. So similar to this one.